Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, my studio day. So I'm gonna start the vlog off differently. Today we are going to show you my room. I don't know why I said we, but I am going to show you my room, which is a huge disaster right now, especially the painting area. I don't remember if I told you guys about the new painting I was working on, which was that one, and you did see me, I believe, pencil it in but not paint it yet. So well, a thing happened. Also, this is on the ground. I guess it fell last night. It was on my wall, which I'm gonna put back. But basically the painting did not work out, which is the quickest way to say. I was a bad girl and I did it twice. So, well, twice, and I never finished it. The first time I was like, I kind of messed with the face. I was going towards a bit more of a realistic style. I'll show you. It's somewhere. Where'd I put it? Okay, I got it. I will show it to you. I was thinking about whether or not I would show you guys because I don't like showing mistakes. But I was quite excited for this painting, but it ended up like it's not gonna work out in the end. So let me show you the first pass. This is the first draft where I had penciled it in clean and then I was going to sit down and paint it. So I did the flats, as you can see, very light flats, and then I started working on the face. And I don't know what happened. I think I just layered on too much and it just became really messy, but also I did not like how the face was ending up. It was just a little bit too it was going towards a more realistic style, which wasn't something I intended, so I had to scrap it. I had to scrap this. I decided to redo it a second time, so I outlined it again, which is gonna be right here. Oh, okay, let me flip it over. So I outlined it again, and then I rendered the face again and again and again, and I don't know why I was doing that. And you can see I didn't flat everything because I had spent so much time flatting the first draft that I was like, I'm gonna try something different, and I'm gonna work as I go. So it didn't work out. Obviously, I stopped doing it. So this is the second draft, and then I was like, fuck this. This was last night, by the way. I'm gonna try and draw another sketch, which I stupidly did on one of my big pieces of paper, and I don't want to waste this paper. So what I'm gonna do, this is not gonna happen, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. I think my struggle is, unlike this drawing where there was a bunch of things happening and the focus wasn't the face, which is what this is. There's gonna be a lot of stuff around it, but I was really struggling with the idea of it being technically a portrait. And I don't know if it says something about my skill level where maybe I just can't render a portrait or something like that. I know I can, I don't like the idea of the painting having the face as the focus, because the person in the painting is not it's not anybody, it's just gonna be a face. So I was just like struggling with that because the face itself really doesn't portray a story. So I was struggling with it, and I was like, Joy, why can't I do this? I mean, I do commissions, I do portraits fine. I just think, I guess I was just struggling with the fact that this painting itself is just a portrait. Unlike the visit drawing, which is kind of stupid, but I don't know. So I kind of lost inspiration for the idea that I had laid out in my head with this sketch right here. I just lost the inspiration for it because I was just like, the sketch looks really nice, but when I started to render it, I'm gonna fall. When I started to render it, I had my doubts, and then yeah, I do think though that I am going to keep at it. I wasted a lot of time last night, but it was okay. I came home last night and I thought I'd work on it, so it's not totally a waste of time. I learned a lot of shit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to scrap I'm not going to scrap the idea, but I am going to scrap the composition and try something else that works out and not work on my big paper. So I'm going to take some time, maybe tonight at the end of my day. I want to see what I can do in terms of like working on art stuff, because the painting itself is just it's just a personal project. So I want to see what I can do in terms of work things, where things like making sketchbooks and stuff like that, and updating my Patreon, and then see if I can work on this tonight and think up different compositional thumbnails. So yeah, I thought I'd share that. I don't like sharing it because it seems like maybe some of my decisions are really silly, like the fact that, oh, it's a portrait. I don't like that. Maybe some people might find that weird, but again, like I think I mentioned in the last vlog or the previous one before that, I like incorporating a lot of narrative into my work, and when that isn't clear, it kind of puts me on a loop, puts me on a weird mood, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna clean this up. I did not show you how many eraser shavings are down here, but I'm going to sweep this up, and then I'm gonna pull out my agenda and see what I am going to do for the day. Yeah, I gotta pull out my vacuum. I was doing a lot of erasing last night. I'm gonna quickly clean this up and I will check with you guys in a sec. Now I am cutting this up so I can salvage the paper. I'm just going to use these small pieces or smaller art pieces, like I can do my 4x6s commissions on these, but I want to be able to start it. And then this I can use for scrap, like testing out colors. Now this one, I'm going to take my eraser and get rid of the pencil, even though I just swept up the floor. I'm gonna have to do it again. Where do I erase this? I guess here. Okay, that is a lot better. So now my space for painting is clear for when I want to tackle that tonight. Hopefully I can tackle it tonight. Yeah, so I'm going to pull out my agenda and we'll see what we're going to do for the day. Also, look at this big coffee mug my boyfriend got me. He has a big one like this. Like, look how big this is. It's huge. But he got me one because I was like, I want one too. And he found one. So it's owls. They are kind of creepy looking. Okay, agenda. Here is the current state of my agenda. I haven't added any new stickers yet, but I think I might right now, like, because I saw some. So I have these two. They are from the Light Gray Art Lab sex thing. This one says splat, which I assume means, you know. So I don't know if I want to put that on my agenda because my boss sometimes sees this when it's on my table. This one also, I can only put it in the inside. I was thinking, once I finish this agenda, I might actually try and do a bullet journal for 2020. I still have a ways to go. This is until December, so until actually January of the next year, like January the 5th. So what I might do is I might try and do a bullet journal for next year, I'm thinking. But I still have a ways to go, so I might just actually put this guy on the inside because it's been sitting on my desk for so long. So let's put this Eat Me sticker on my agenda. Oh, cute. It's like hollow in the back. Speaking of, I did get my hollow sheets. I just haven't had a chance to try them out. That's cute. Perfect. You know what? I will actually also put splat in here because no one's going to see this other than me. On the inside, I mean. Because it is a nice sticker. Ooh, nice. Never got anything back from Light Gray Art Lab, by the way. They did say that I was going to make, if I do sell some of my sticker sheets, I would get a bit of that commission, but heard nothing, so kind of wasting my money on that gallery show, to be honest. Anyway, let's do this agenda thing. I'm gonna use my washi tape. I label my studio days. I haven't shown you guys because a lot of my pages in the agenda have some personal and confidential stuff. So, oh, did I say Tuesday morning? It's Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday. And Thursday I have off. Washi tape available on my store. This is what I have so far. So Monday, Tuesday has passed, and studio day on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I go back to work on Friday. At the beginning of the week, like on the Monday slot, I like to put on like a weekly goal to-do list. So here I've listed comic, commission, because I got 2 commissions in, so I have to do those. Not in any particular day, I just wanted to make sure I do them. And then I have washi, which is just me contacting my manufacturer to send them my washis and get that done, which I'm gonna finalize today. There were a couple of issues with the file, so on Monday and Tuesday I was going back and forth with them about those, but today I think it should be okay. And then yeah, so I'm gonna fill this up, and I typically use pencil for my agenda because a lot of the times things get canceled and stuff like that. I only use pen for the things that I'm sure about, like birthdays and like studio days and stuff like that, or doctor's appointments. Yeah, but this is how my thing looks like. I can show you the week before. This was my week before, which doesn't look very busy. But I had my two studio days on Tuesday and Wednesday last week, and then I did my stuff. I cross everything out once I do them. My weekend was pretty empty. I didn't do too much. Oh, by the way, on Saturday I was supposed to stream and I didn't. I really have to get better at that because I tell people, and I have it on my schedule, that I stream on Saturday, and I'm gonna try and I'm sorry if you went there or if you were expecting me to stream and I never was there. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I should put that down. Okay, pretty short list so far. So what I have for today is I want to vlog for sure, because I want to have this vlog out by Friday or Thursday night at least. And I want to message Melissa, Maria, and Pam, which are 3 of my patrons. I need to message them. And then I have to work on stickers. I want to do like a different sticker sheet for this cycle of Patreon. I want to do big ones that are hollow. No, I can't actually do them in hollow because I won't have enough hollow sheets. I just want to do bigger sticker sheets this month. And then I would like to do some glass unicorn pages, and this one, A Garden View, if you can read that, is a new comic that I actually worked on over the weekend that I forgot to tell you guys about. On Saturday and Sunday last weekend, I actually penciled in most of the pages of a new mini comic that I wanted to work on called A Garden View. And it's another kind of horror, maybe comedy, I don't know. But I was just like, I posted Dental Plan up for free. If you guys haven't read Dental Plan yet, it is now up for free on my Twitter and on Instagram as well. Yeah, Twitter and Instagram. And it if you're a patron, you've already read it. If you haven't, you can check out the previous posts and you can see the Dental Plan on there. But it's already on Twitter and Instagram. I posted it on Twitter and it had a lot of likes compared to the stuff that I posted before. So like a lot of people were commenting on it and being like, this is really great, I enjoyed it a lot, and I was really inspired by that reaction. I was not expecting that at all, so I was just really inspired from all that to create another one, which I won't be putting out for free right away. It'll be up on Patreon for $1 and above, but I'm thinking of, I don't know, you know what, I'm thinking of scanning those pages in and putting them up on Patreon for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna finalize it throughout the week. And so yeah, I was working on that. So there's another new comic coming soon. It'll be up on my store, but it'll be for free eventually, maybe like down the line, a couple months. But yeah, if you want to read the thumbnail pages, you can subscribe to me on Patreon for $1 or more, and you can read all of that. You can see it from scratch. So I was working on that actually, that I didn't talk about. But there's I've already penciled in like 24 or 25 pages, so it's gonna be a mini comic, which is yeah.
In blood, and you have all these sharp objects and knives, and people are disappearing. They don't. I mean, they can suspect you, but I mean, you always have blood all over you and meat. And is that a sandwich made out of humans? What is happening? So after I did the bricks in the background and painted on the pentagram, I also thought I would do some just blood splatters that are breaking that circular border. It's not much of a border breaking, but I do think it adds texture and, again, more visual interest to this illustration, even though it's very simple. I think it's just really fun. Oh, speaking of fun and simple, that pose looks like something I drew 3rd grade. And that's the most negative thing I will say about this. It's just a very boring, stiff, awkward, legged pose.
Okay, you are at the painting desk. So I just finished splatting this illustration of Judith, which I am going to render once it's all dry. But I did start the 2 more stickers, which are 2 owls. So this is going to be the sticker set that I was thinking about that are going to be big. So it's going to be Judith and 2 of her, I guess, owl friends. So Judith is like a character I made up who is pretty much a harpy. Harpy, owl girl, you know, just like a harpy. If you hear mowing, somebody is doing the grass outside, so that's that sound. But while Judith dries, I'm gonna start finish up coloring these 2 guys here. So yeah, I wanted to do a bigger set of stickers for this cycle of Patreon for the $5 sticker sheets. Well, not sticker sheets, they're gonna be Kiss Cut stickers. We'll see how I haven't really printed a traditional sticker set for a while, like through my setup at home. I used to do bigger stickers, and I printed them out before I had my Cricut. I printed them out at like a place, and then when I got the Cricut, I was pretty much mostly like digitally done stickers. So I want to see how the colors will turn out for these guys. Hopefully they turn out okay. I'm going to experiment a little bit. I'm going to try and put it through Illustrator as well to see how it looks like once it's vectorized, if the texture remains the same. We'll see. We'll do a bunch of things to it. And yeah, these owls are not characters. I just made them up, so they're nameless. And I think they look really cute. Again, I do like my fur texture, so once I get this done, I'll cross it off my list and I'll start printing maybe next weekend. I'm not sure. Printing and cutting them. I still have to format them, obviously. So yeah, I was working a little bit on the glass unicorn, but I feel a little burnt out with the comics. Especially, I think it's because I was working on that other comic, A Garden View, over the weekend, that once I got to the glass unicorn, I'm like, I need a break from this. So yeah, I feel bad about it, but I need to be switching what I'm doing all the time. Like with painting too. If I paint too much, I get burnt out from painting, so I switch over to comics. I think that's why I switched over to comics over the weekend, because I was burnt out from painting. So now I want to go back into painting, and comics I'm a little burnt out. I do want to start cleaning up A Garden View though, just so I can experiment with the style that I'm going for. I was going to post the pencil pages on Patreon for patrons to see, but I kind of want to present it scratch with the final, because if they just read the scratch, it's not going to have the same, you know, the same impact in terms of the story. And I know that in Patreon I'm posting that's what I'm supposed to do, post sketches and stuff, but I'll post the sketches, but I do want to post the final as well, well, semi-final maybe, just so yeah, that impact isn't gone I guess the punchline in the story that I'm writing. I feel like I'm being really boastful saying impact because I don't know how my writing is. I feel like I've gotten a bit more confident with my writing skills in terms of comic stuff. I've been, you know, thinking of, once I think of something like an idea, I'm actually happy to get into the writing mode. My method of the comic thing is really different though. I kind of go straight into visuals and thumbnails instead of writing out a script. I was thinking of making a whole vlog, like a long vlog, where I just vlog me making a comic from start to finish. And that's not going to be for the garden view because obviously I've already started it. But once, if I do another mini comic, I might just pull out the vlog camera and see how that goes. So there will be a vlog where it's just me making a comic. And yeah, so I'm just rendering this guy right here. And then I'll do him. But I wonder if Judith is dry enough yet for me to color her in. So I'll probably start her off camera because she's totally different from this because she has a face, and face rendering for me is a bit more, I'm nervous about it. So I'm gonna do it off camera and then you'll probably see her half done. Okay, let's stop this for now and move on to Judith. Here is halfway done Judith. Halfway maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so rendering like a face with skin is a lot different than rendering an animal face that is furry. I guess reptiles would be different too. But it has, I find it's a little bit more difficult because it isn't as, what's the word I want to use? Like, it's less forgiving because with like fur and stuff, you can just do whatever, right? And then you can kind of meld it and shape it into something that makes a bit more sense. But with faces, yeah, it's a lot harder it's a lot easier for me to mess up. And I think that's what happened with the paintings that failed that I showed you earlier in the vlog. I was just going crazy. I was doing too much when I have to do just go at it very simply. I don't know if I'm talking correctly, but yeah, I just have to calm down with the rendering sometimes. I get carried away and then it just messes up the whole thing, which is I'm trying to hold myself back right now. But yeah, so it's gonna be a 3 sticker sets, and it'll be good. Yeah, so the washi tapes are all paid for, and oh, and whoever has ordered from my store, if you ordered a washi tape or a sketchbook, thank you so much. I am going to be, they're on pre-order right now because I am waiting on the washi tapes. So once the washi tapes come in, I will be, you know, packaging them all up. If somebody ordered just sketchbooks, those will be coming soon. I just have to make them. And it'll take me maybe a day to make what I have so far. I think maybe like 5 or 6 people ordered, and they just ordered like 1 or 2 sketchbooks. So it won't be too bad. I just wanted to put those on pre-order because again, it'll take some time to assemble them. And I'm looking forward to that. I might do that maybe tomorrow. But I really wanted to work on some new stickers. And I did get my new sticker theme from my Ultimate Parcel tier patron. She asked for like an ocean theme, so like sharks, I guess jellyfish, stuff like that. And it'll be really fun to do. And so I have to do that soon. I have lots of projects happening, and I have to do some painting because I want to have my portfolio updated at all times. Yes, okay. Oh, I have to do her tail feathers. I did get more plants yesterday, and depending on how today pans out, if I feel like I've gotten enough art stuff done, I am going to go to the store to buy more plant pots because they need to be repotted. And then I'm gonna work at the garden because I bought some perennials and I'm gonna want to plant them soon because it's already June. And if they don't grow this year, maybe they'll grow next year, we'll see. They're only like 2 for $5, so I bought 2 different plants and I'll show you them later. I don't know if I'll show you the planting stage because I'm a noob to that and I don't want to show myself messing up. I'll show you the final product at some point in the vlog, either this one or next one. Okay. Yeah, so this will be a nice big sticker. I haven't done big stickers in a while. Okay, so it is now 1:30. I just see Bailey has posted up a new vlog, so I'm excited to watch that while I work. But I just finished drawing Judith, and I did do an Instagram video for it and also posted it to Twitter, so yeah, she's done. And then now I can get to work on her friends here. This guy's mostly done. I just need to work on this gray owl. So I'll do that next. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got a call from my pharmacy and they were like, oh hey, your refill is due for your birth control. And I was gonna call them today so I can order it and pick it up. And because I moved, I'm not close to my clinic anymore, so it's gonna be like a trip to go there. And I asked if they did delivery and how much would that cost, and then they said the delivery is all, it's with the copay, and I was just like, wow, that's great. But I feel bad because I'm like, I'm able-bodied. I can definitely go pick it up. It's just gonna be like a long trip, plus I have to pay the fare. So I'm just happy that they were able to do that. I am paying for the delivery technically, but that's one thing off my list, and I'm very happy about that. I don't have to worry about it. So that's great. I can get refills for 3 months, and 3 months is enough time. I wish I could just get a refill for like 6 months so I don't have to worry about it for 6 months, but my doctor doesn't allow that. So, okay, I can cross that off my list to call my doctor. That's good. Now I'm just going to put on Bailey's vlog and continue working. Working on this owl. This vlog is gonna have a lot of me doing art stuff, probably. And yeah, I should get some lunch. I'm not too hungry yet. I've been trying to stick with protein in the morning for breakfast. So again, I'm having like tuna, and so far I'm not hungry yet. I think it's because I'm just excited to be drawing something or painting something. I usually tend to get hungrier faster or just always peckish when I am bored, which is hard to let go of. Because I don't know, like when I'm bored, I either, like I'd go watch Netflix, but then it's not the same if I don't have a snack, so I'm always eating and watching. Yeah, it's difficult. It's such a first world problem though, but yeah, the protein thing has been good. I did eat a bagel on Monday, but that was Monday, so hopefully that doesn't hurt me. I haven't really weighed myself. We have like we don't have a digital weighing scale, so sometimes I don't trust the scale that I have because it's just weird, and then I don't know if I'm reading it properly. It's annoying. But yeah, this owl is turning out pretty well. Quite happy with him. I can't believe it's already like almost 2 o'clock. I should have more time in the day. Here is the trio all done. I feel like making another owl right here. like a one that's facing this way. I don't know, what do you guys think for this as a sticker set? I feel like she doesn't belong. Well, obviously she's not like a full owl, so it's kind of weird. But I really like her, so I don't know. We'll see how they turn out as stickers, and then yeah. Should I make another owl? Should I? Okay, so here he is. I don't know how I feel about him. I wanted to convey that this was a fluffy baby owl, but the colors were difficult to get because I didn't have those colors, and the closest one I had would be like a peach, which wouldn't really work. So I did a lot of layering and a lot of kind of refining to bring certain colors out. And I also didn't want his color to be similar to the gray owl that I just did, like too similar. But he's still pretty cute, just a little weird, which is good, I guess. So I'm just like adding more fluff to him and stuff. What time is it? It's now 2:35. I should really get some food. I've been working on these stickers for a while. Okay, so let's stop. Let's stop and let me see what I have on my agenda, and maybe I'll scan these guys. The two things that I had on my what do you call it, on my agenda were to work on the glass unicorn and the garden view. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get rid of that because, like I said, I feel pretty burnt out with the comics. So I'm going to shift focus. I'm going to take a bit of a break and get some lunch and maybe do a little bit of cleaning around the house, which is mostly just quick sweeping and mopping. And then I'm gonna come back and I am going to start assembling the sketchbooks that people have ordered so far, and putting together those so they can easily be packed and shipped once washi tapes come in for anybody who ordered washi tapes. Hopefully the washi tapes come in 2 weeks or so. They're pretty good with that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do once I'm done with eating and stuff. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys, I got 2 of these like card holders at Staples when I was at Staples. They're like $2 each. Pretty good. I thought it would be good for like conventions and stuff. I'm going to also show you guys what let's go down. I got this painting. I got it for free from a friend of ours whose restaurant is closing. They had an Italian restaurant, and whenever I went to that restaurant, I really loved this painting because of just the gesture and how funny it looks to me. So he says this is like, it says in Italian, just like in Napoli, I guess the pasta. But we're gonna be putting it up on the dining room. I did order some command strips. They were supposed to come yesterday, but they're delayed. So yeah, really lovely illustration here, like the classic illustration. Oh, I brought my phone down just in case my boss calls. Hopefully this isn't him. That was just Amazon telling me my package will be delayed, which I know. Oh, yes. Oh gosh. There's a leaf blower lady outside. I decided to just have another yogurt and wait for my boyfriend to get home for dinner. I think this will tide me over. Also, this is my favorite yogurt flavor, coconut. So loud. Let me close my door. So loud. Anyway, I'm working on a commission that I received. This is a commission from Haley, and this is her character Telzaz. He's a blonde demon guy. Well, he has horns, which I'm trying to fit properly, but you know what's funny? I wanted to get a specific face shape. Well, not face shape, but like I've been watching a lot of TMG videos, which is just Cody Ko and Noah Miller, and I just think he's really attractive. This is the picture that came up. It says I eat ass. I know, but I think he's really attractive, and I really love his face shape. So I was like, I'm gonna use him as an inspiration. So this boy is that kind of face shape. It's not totally exact. I just really wanted to get a reference image. But did you know? Hold on. When I was just starting to follow him, his videos on YouTube, I was like, he looks really familiar. And I don't know if I've discussed this in the vlog before, but one of my favorite vines is the guy who says,
"Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis."
Skinny Penis. And I didn't know it was him. And I was like, he looks so familiar. And then I'm like, oh, it's that guy. So anyway, I think he's really cute. Okay, so let's continue working on this commission. I'll probably stop with the drawing shots. You're probably sick of that by now, but this whole vlog is going to be a lot of painting and drawing, so I hope that's okay. Okay, let's see. This just happened, and I brought all the cleaning supplies down already. Hey, oh well. At least not water. It's not water. It's already 6 o'clock, well, almost 6 o'clock, and I just finished this commission. I'm gonna let it dry. I did do another glitter thing, but again, I'm not sure how much it shows. It's still drying. But that's done, and I can, once it's dry, I can scan that and send that to the commissioner. So thank you so much for commissioning me. Yeah, I hope you like it. I need to sign it still. But yes, oh, I can see the shine. I don't know if you can. But thank you guys, thank you so much for commissioning me. I have run out of spots for the $30 commissions, but I'll probably open a few more in the next few days or so. So yeah, this is the 4x6 $30 commission. If you are interested, it's up in my store. Well, soon. I'm gonna open up spots. Okay, I think I'm gonna see what I have left to do and probably wrap it up for today. It's really sunny. Hey guys, it is Thursday morning. I am making sketchbooks here. So I thought I'd share with you how I made the sketchbooks. I'm kind of scared to share it because it's like, they're all handmade and they're all made in-house here. So, and you can definitely make them at home if you'd like. That's the part I'm scared about, is if I tell you guys how to make it, you can just make it and you won't buy my sketchbooks. But that's fine, because you're pretty much buying the design. So yeah, let me show you how I make them so you can assemble them at home. The materials are really easy to get. So let's do it. I was gonna watch some Lazy Masquerade while I assemble these, but let me take a moment for the vlog and show you how I make them. I I'm wearing my Hello Kitty shirt. This was actually my pajama shirt, but I decided to wear it today. So the two main papers that I use is, this is a cover. This is the Astro Brights cardstock. It's 65 pound, and this is a 2-color pack of 50. So there's 50, there's champagne pearl color, and then there's the one called white silver. So that's how they look like. They work really well with inkjet printers, but it says here it's multi, so it also probably works with laser printers. And the illustrations work really well on top, and they're a pearl finish, which is what I wanted. That's why they're nice and shiny and really pearly. So that's what I get. I get these at Michael's, but I also get them unstapled sometimes. It depends on the store. Some stores don't carry them. Some Michael stores don't carry them, but they're pretty accessible. I could not find them on Canadian Amazon, but I don't know the case for American Amazon. They're probably at like Hobby Lobby too, I'm not sure. But this is what I use, the Astro Brights pack of 50 in champagne pearl and white silver. That's what they look like. They're 65 pounds, so really good for covers. And then the inside paper, I use this, I just have the package because I've run out, but I use this Nina paper. This is the stats for it. It's the Nina Vellum Bristol. It's 67 GM. It's vellum, white, 8.5 by 11. It's a nice texture for a lot of my pen and pencil drawing, so it's what I used for the inside of the paper. And I use about 10 or 11 sheets within the sketchbook, so there's about like 20 or so pages, and they're really good, and they're all saddle stitched, which is just staples. So I just use regular staples for these because my my staple does regular staples only, but they work really well for that amount. So that's what I use. I basically just print out the design on the pearl paper like this, just a regular 8.5 by 11, and what I do is I cut the edges with my guillotine cutter. It's a pretty good guillotine cutter, that's why I get the really nice straight edges. It cuts a lot of sheets at the same time, so it really does it nicely. So that's what pretty much it, and I just use my my ruler and my bone folder to make the spine a little bit more straight edged. So I pretty much just sandwich it on my cutting mat on top of the table, put a bit of pressure on it, use the ruler on top, and then I use my bone folder to make the spine. So I put a lot of pressure and it gets a little bit like, not perfectly straight, but it's there. It's like a nice saddle stitch, but kind of looks like it's perfect bound. So that's what I use. And then the patterns, you can pretty much put whatever you want on the sketchbook, but I used the filter offset setting on Photoshop to create a nice seamless pattern. There's a lot of Photoshop tutorials on YouTube on how you get to do that with the filter offset setting. So yeah, it creates a seamless pattern for you, and you can kind of alter it depending on what you want, and then you define it as a pattern, and you just pretty much make it a background, and that's all it is. It'll fill up any space you need. You can I decided to go with the square size because I could not find any pearl paper that I could, you know, access or afford that was as affordable as this stuff. So this stuff is not too expensive, and I got like 3 packs of these for $12 each, so it's not so bad, and it's a really nice finish. It looks really nice, and that's why I wanted to make sketchbooks. And you can make so many out of you know, just a couple of these basic materials. The only thing that you guys might not have is a nice industrial kind of guillotine cutter as the one I'm looking at right now, you know, my big guillotine cutter that makes really nice straight edges. But if you're just making your sketchbooks at home, you're probably fine with a sharp, you know, paper cutter, or you can cut the pages, or you can make thinner sketchbooks. But that's the advantage of having this really big guillotine cutter, is I can make sketchbooks like these. So yeah, that's how you make them. Really easy. I still hope you buy mine. But I hope you guys found that helpful, and if you want a project, make a sketchbook at home. If you have a guillotine cutter, you can make these really easy at home, and they're really nice. So I'll remember to leave what I use on the in the description box down below, but they're here. You can just, you know, get these. They're really nice. A lot of you can do a lot of things with this cardstock. So that's how I make them. I thought I'd add that into the vlog. So now I will continue working on assembling these, and I'm going to be listening to Lazy Masquerade in the background while I do that. So yeah, if you are interested in getting my sketchbooks, you can go to my store. I have a bunch of different designs and packs. So yeah, and for those who ordered them, thank you so much. I'm gonna get back to work.
This one guy who lived in my town, an older gentleman in his early 70s, Mr. Lesnar. He used to be a teacher at my school, but I hadn't seen him for at least a year. He was bald, with a big white beard. Put a red suit on the guy, and he could have passed as a mall Santa. I always remembered him as being a nice, friendly guy, so when I bumped into him in town, I asked if there was anything he needed help with. And obviously he'd been shot. That I've discovered this horrible secret when I heard a creaking at the top of the basement looking down at me. I just mumbled something and tried to act over my knee. I'm just going. There was maybe 20 seconds of silence before I heard his footsteps making their way up the stairs to his bedroom. I dashed towards the front door and just locked it before he went upstairs. I scanned the door to see if there was sound. They did indeed find the secret compartment. I couldn't help but feel a sense of relief. And the must have floated off, pacing back and forth all of a sudden. But then I turned around and sound.
Okay, so I have a stack of sketchbooks here that I just finished cutting up. So now I'm going to take my corner rounder and I'm going to round the corners. It's really gloomy today. I was hoping to get a lot of my stuff done. What I have scheduled for today is the finishing up the vlog and also working on a comic if I get to it. Or packing orders, not comic. So making these sketchbooks to pack into the orders and vlogging and hopefully uploading the vlog tonight. But yeah, I wanted to get most of that stuff done and work in the garden out back, but it's already really gloomy. It looks like it's gonna be raining all day. I didn't check the weather, but okay, I don't want my face cut off. Hold on. That's sort of better. So yeah, I don't think I'll get to that, which is annoying, but that's okay. It's only 2 days. 2 days, it seems it flies by. I'll just do it tomorrow if I can. Oh no, wait, I'm going to work tomorrow and I'm hanging out with a friend after work. So anyway, I'm gonna round the corners and then I'm gonna assemble packs. I think I received 2 orders of set A, which is I think the bunny, the flower, and the ice cream. I'm surprised actually. I thought the set B would be a bit more popular. Oh, there's only 3 people that ordered, so it's okay. Alright, so I've already rounded the corner for this one. This corner rounder has been with me for so long, and I'm just so happy that it's lasted that long. I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one soon. It's still pretty sharp, but it's perfect. It's the perfect tool. Okay, especially for somebody who loves to have rounded corners on everything. Okay, so let's start and corner around these. I'm probably just gonna watch some more of my Christian Fraser Mule Lady. Never mind, I'm just gonna listen to some music while I do these so you can have a quick montage of me doing this stuff. I don't know how much time has passed, but I need to stretch my wrists because with this repetitive punching movement, it's starting to feel a little bit off. Like, not painful, but I can feel it starting to strain. So I do this a lot at work when I have a big typing day, is I do my stretches. I don't know if I've shared it in the vlog, but they're really quick, like 5 seconds of stretching my wrists this way, 5 seconds stretching it downward, so I'm putting pressure like this, and the other hand, the important hand, my right hand, for a couple seconds this way, 2, 3, feel the stretch right here, and this, a couple of these, and then do this, kind of stretch it this way too for both. Push it down. I don't want want to get carpal tunnel. I hear a lot of people getting it, and I don't want to get it since I use my hands a lot. I type, I draw. Yesterday I had to stop drawing because I did feel a little bit of strain, so I stretch just like that. And my shoulders too, because I'm just like this. And my brother taught me that I should do some neck stretches, because I remember at TCAF the last day, I had a really bad headache, and I didn't know what the reason was. Like, I was hydrated, I ate food, but I really had a bad splitting headache towards the end of the day at TCAF, and by the time I got home, I was dead. It was so painful. And he's like, maybe it's just your neck. It's draining, because for the 2 days during TCAF, I was like this at my table. I was standing and I was like looking at people passing by because I wanted to be engaged. So my neck was just like that all for like 2 straight days. So he's just like, just make sure to stretch your neck and get that stronger, so maybe that'll help. And I don't want to get that headache again. That was so painful. Yeah, so I have a couple more left to punch, and then I can start packaging the sets, and then I can move on to actually packaging the orders. I'm gonna make a post on Twitter and on Instagram if I can, letting people know that if they did order washi tape, it's gonna come a little bit later, but if they did order sketchbooks, it'll be coming soon. If they ordered sketchbooks and washi tapes, they're gonna have to wait a little bit longer because the washi tapes need to come. So yeah, just plugging away, and I had to stretch, so I took a break. It's getting hot in here. Eee.
Although I'm actually having one today, so I'm going to keep that working up. Probably not at the moment. I have this one from Tuesday in bread, is there? But what would be really helpful to know is all of their cakes vegetarian, like V for vegetarian, but not V for vegan, because they don't have any vegan cakes. But why do we need to know the cakes are vegetarian? I mean, where would the meat or the fish factor into it?
Wookie. Hey, Lychee, do you want to go on one? Do you want to go on one?
Do you want to go on one? Would you go on one?
Do you want to go on one? It is now almost 3 o'clock, and I've been going hard with preparing, or at least packaging, the orders. I haven't written down addresses on envelopes yet, but I'm getting quite a bit done. I am just printing out more backings for the raccoon button set, because somebody ordered that. Aka, or I think it's Aka. They're a patron of mine, and they ordered the button set. So I actually ran out of them at TCAF, and I didn't think to restock, because a lot of the stuff, when it gets ordered, I can just make them on the spot because it's not too much of a demand. So yeah, so I'm making those. I'm printing out backings right now, and I'm gonna complete her order, like put it in the plastic baggies and all that kind of stuff, and write the note. And then I think I might take a bit of a breather from this stuff, eat a yogurt, and then draw another commission if I feel like it. I would like to get the commission done. I've halfway edited the vlog, so this footage is gonna go on that vlog. And yeah, just a lot of stuff that I want to get done for today. These are the orders so far. Thank you guys so much for ordering from my store. I'm very thankful. I've also officially sold out of the Fruit Run washi tapes. Washi coming off. The Fruit Run washi. Oh, everything is gonna avalanche. The Fruit Run washi tapes. I've officially sold out of those. I sold a lot at TCAF and also the expo before that, the Kazoo Print Expo. So I don't know if I'm gonna reorder those unless people ask. Because I do have 2 more washi tape designs coming in, so I don't want to have too much stuff. And then, yes, so these just came out. I'm gonna cut them, and all my parts are ready for the buttons. Yeah, these are still up on my store if you're interested. And I also have the Tim Hortons one. Oh, that reminds me, I would really love to do the Starbucks one. I need to do that. Okay, I got all my parts. I got my backing card. I got my two trash stickers. You guys have seen this. So those go there. Now I just gotta pin it. I usually have, yes, okay. So the trash can goes beside the garbage. Oh, the raccoon. I have a feeling I have to refill my cartridges again for the inks. I just grin and bear it. You just gotta do it at some point. Okay. Cute. There you go. And then I got my thingy. Put my trash stickers. These did really well at TCAF too. I sold all of them. I made more of the sushi ones, but people really liked the raccoon. I would like it too. There you go, for Eka. Just making a quick trip downstairs so I can show you guys the plants before I end the vlog. It's definitely now raining outside, so I won't be able to do this. Okay, so I got these. I don't know how good they work. I mean, if you guys have an experience with this, let me know. But I got this perennial called the hosta. I really love these bushes. You can actually buy these bushes already pre-grown, like where I got them, you can already buy them. But I decided I wanted to get them from the bulb. So I got this, and there's 2 bulbs in here, I think. And then I got this one. It's the bleeding heart. And I really love these flowers. So I don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, I'll be able to grow this in my small little garden. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for a nice day. And I have to buy more soil. So that's what I need to do. I don't have a car. So obviously it's difficult for me to get big stuff like that. My boyfriend sometimes will help out when we go. I'll probably grab some soil when we do our grocery run next, but a lot of the times we can't coordinate our schedules together, so yeah. Anyway, bleeding heart and that one, very excited for those. I have a new set of green onions growing, so I'm waiting for these. I already ate the ones before. And then this is another plant that I got. It's called the airplane plant, and I'm waiting to get another pot to repot it. It's really cute. I got 2 ivies, 2 different ones. I forgot what they were called already, but I really I really like ivies. So hopefully these guys will do well. This one's pretty small, so it's starting out. This one has a darker shade of green, and this one has a lighter shade of green. And yeah, so those are the additions to the fam. I still haven't gotten basil, the herb, but soon. I just need to get more pots. It is pouring out there. We still have some basement problems. It's worse when it rains, so there's something going on with the pipage outside that is not too visible around the house. I know Candace suggested to maybe look at the troughs or like the edges of the house, and I looked around and I just cannot see anything. I'm wondering if it's because it's like right in the middle of the house. I'm wondering if it's like a roof problem and like water is just constantly dripping at a spot that makes its way all the way down into the center of the house. And I don't know if I said this, but the basement people who came in said we had to tear the carpet off for them to actually analyze it, which is annoying. But I don't know, we're still gonna have to talk about it. We still have a lot of stuff on our agenda. What is? Came off the carpet. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Anyway, I came down here for yogurt. So, more coconut yogurt. So I actually checked the front door and my Amazon package came. Nothing too exciting. These are just the command strips for the painting. Hopefully. The command strips look like they came in the box, but they also came in separate packages. I wonder if I can recycle these. If only they didn't put this sticker, I could probably recycle these bubble mailers. I could just cut the top and then just fold it to the size, but they put that freaking sticker on there, so I can't reuse it unless I cover it up entirely. Yeah. I would need like a label to cover that whole thing up. That's annoying. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. It comes like that. It doesn't even have packaging. Anyway, that's okay. This was an add-on item. How does this work? Okay, I've never used command strips before, so these are good for the painting. I also got more painter's tape, and also this. I wanted a clock, an analog clock for the downstairs, because sometimes I don't have my phone and I don't know what time it is. So it's just this simple clock that was like $14. Looks great. So this is going downstairs. I bought two, one for the downstairs and also one for the guest room, which is silly because no one's staying there at the moment. These are really good flat boxes. Too thick for letter mail for Canada, but international, these are great. I might save those, even though they say wall clock or quartz. Oh, these look lovely. They're like fake wood, but perfect. I just need to tell time, so that's good. Nice. I need batteries though.